Okay, we're back with our Docker testing with the MySQL database. Details are all on Substack. If you want to follow along, copy paste, do some testing. Basically, we're just going to continue from the last tutorial where I showed you how to create the database, how to add some data in the Docker image. This time we're going to create our own custom little app that we can enter SQL queries into and see the results from a little Python script inside another Docker container. So you're going to have two Docker containers that can speak to each other. One has a database, one has a really simple web app. This is basically how websites run. Not secure. This is just demo purposes only applications. Nothing here is production ready whatsoever. This is just how you can tinker and kind of play with SQL queries in a database. We're going to build a custom app that we can connect to our MySQL database with and just run some simple queries just to watch how we can see two Docker images communicate. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a network. It's our own custom network. I already created this earlier, so that network already exists. So now we're going to run this old Docker container with the new network that we have. So it's sharing a network. Then we're going to take code that I've already got here, and we're going to create this. We're going to create this little web server in Python. You can get this code from the Substack post where this came from that I wrote up on how to do this. It's a Docker container running this Python script that connects to the MySQL container. And you can run some queries and watch the output. Pretty straightforward. You can just copy and paste off my Substack. And then we create this Docker file. Very simple. We just need Python Flask SQL cryptography. Very simple. Again, you can copy that off my Substack. And we're going to build this image pretty quick. Now we're going to run it. Very simple. Now we have it running. Now we have both running. You can see everything here. Since we lost our data from the last session, we'll just re-add it again. Okay, we have our data. Okay, let's try this. There we go. So we've connected to the database and we've selected all the users. Pretty straightforward. Okay, that wraps it up. I think it's super simple, super basic. I don't think there's anything too complicated. Everything is laid out in the Substack post. If you got any questions, just give me a shout. Again, don't use this for production software at all. This is just for testing, just for practice, just for playing. Hopefully this opens your mind a little bit on how to use these things. We're not limited to just databases and web applications. There are many uses for Docker and containers in general. Docker isn't the only software that you can run containers on, but it is probably the most common, I would think, most popular. Anyways, hope you like this. Give me a like, subscribe. Cheers.